A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community, and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
wake up and focus. I wonder if you ever considered that you only have one life to live. I wonder if you have the courage to be exactly who you were called to be. I wonder if you understand that you can do anything if only you believe it. I wonder if anyone told you that you can be a leader, a trendsetter, the innovator of that brand new whatever that's not here yet, but that's only because you didn't introduce it yet. I wonder if you realize that your life's purpose is bigger than you and that it's ready to be awakened and make its mark in history. Are you awake yet? But what if there's a place for you? A place where you can dream higher, dream bigger, where your dreams and your future collide with God's vision and direction, where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's broadcast of the Peach Belt Conference Carolinas Challenge. Tonight, it will be your Southern Wesleyan University Warriors versus the UNC Pembroke Braves. Starting for your Warriors will be number 1, Denisha Hall, number 3, Sana Burnett, number 15, Lanisha Lee, number 30, Emily Waters, and number 32, Anissa Williams. Starting for the Braves, number 3, Julian Ebron, number 22, Melanie Horn, number 32, Diamond Frederick, number 13, T. Graham, and number 10, Shania Lester. Before we start this game, we would like to give a special shout out to our sponsors: Founders Federal Credit Union, Adidas, Best Western plus of Clemson, and McAllister's Deli. Without them, this would not be possible. And the tip-off is won by SWU. Here is Burnett over to Williams. Williams give it down to Waters. Waters over to Lee. Lee over to Hall. In the corner to Williams. Back to the top, pump fake. Here's a three on the way from Anissa Williams, and it is good. First shot of the game is good by the Warriors. Here are the Braves. Here's number 10, Lester. Over to 22, Horn. Horn to give it to Ebron. Ebron down low. And it is blocked away by Waters. Three on the way from Horn, and it is good. The Warriors got caught lacking on defense, and the Braves made them pay for it. Over to the corner to Burnett. To the top to Hall for three, and it is good. D. Hall with an early three. Great assist from Sana Burnett. Now here is Lester. Lester give it over to Graham. Graham over to Horn. Horn to give it back to Lester. Over to Graham. Three on the way, and it is no good. Rebounded by Anissa Williams. Now here's Williams. Williams to give it over to Burnett. Over to Lee. Here's Hall. Hall uses a screen from Waters. This is Burnett in the corner. This is Williams for a second try. And it is no good. Didn't put enough on that. And that will be, they'll say it's off of the Braves. And that will be SWU's ball. And we will have 13 seconds left on the shot clock. And here's Hall. Over to Waters. Waters back to Hall for three. And that is no good. Rebounded by Graham. And this is Graham surveying the floor. She'll give it over. Pass down low, and she is fouled. Diamond Frederick was fouled by Emily Waters. And that will send Frederick to the line to shoot two. Frederick, first one on the way. And it is good. Frederick taking her time on her free throw routine. Second one on the way is no good. Rebounded by Burnett. And here comes Hall. Gives it over to Burnett. Lee gives a jab step, passes it back. We're in the corner. This is Waters. Layup is no good. And the Braves stepped out of bounds, and it will be Warrior ball. And you've got to love the aggressive play from both teams early on in the game. And we have a substitution on the play. In for the game now for Waters is Haley Morrison. And this is Hall. Gives a pump fake, swings it over to Williams. Back to Lee. And Morrison not able to hold on to the ball, and that will be Braves ball. And that is a charge. That will be a foul against number 13, T. Graham. Graham is a senior out of Miami, Florida. Here comes Hall for the Warriors. Gives it over to Morrison. Over to Lee. Lee goes in. This is Hall for two. And it is no good. Rebounded by Graham. And here come the Braves. Great steal by Burnett. This is Lee. Over to Williams. Williams for three. And it is no good. This is Burnett. Burnett gives it up to Lee, and Lee will reset. Lee picks up her dribble early. This is Hall. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And here's Morrison over to Burnett. Burnett. This is Williams. Burnett for three. And it is no good. It doesn't. The ball did not hit the rim, so that is a shot clock violation against the Warriors. Now here come the Braves. And this is Ebron. Ebron over to Graham. Graham down low. Over to Ebron. Ebron will dish it over to Frederick, and Frederick will draw another foul. It's Frederick getting to the line twice early in the game. Now into the game is Purnell for the Braves. Also, number 23, Tiara Williams. Frederick, the first one's no good. Frederick is a 6-foot junior out of Jamestown, New York. The second one is no good, and that would be a rebound for Denisha Hall. Morrison runs the floor hard. Hall surveys the floor, and that is a miscommunication on the pass. And SWU will retain the ball. Here's Burnett. Dish to Williams in the corner for three, and it is good. Anissa Williams doing a great job from the three-point line early on in the game. And here is number 22 for the Braves. It's no good. And that will force a jump ball. And the possession arrow will say the Braves will retain possession. Now into the game for the Braves, number 24, Danielle Heath. Now the Braves surveying the floor. Here's number 3, Ebron. And she will go up strong and get a two. Now here is Hall. Hall will give it over to Lee. To Waters, back to Lee, over to Hall. Back to Lee. Down low to Waters. And Waters will draw a foul. The referee will say armbar in the back, and the Warriors will retain possession. Now into the game for the Warriors is number 10, Brooke Hendricks. She will come and replace Lonisha Lee, a.k.a. Lowe. Now Williams all by herself in the corner will hit another three. Williams red hot from the three-point line today. Here's Ebron over to Williams. Williams for three. Williams on the Braves for three. That is no good. Rebounded by Burnett. Burnett will take it the other way. And she'll give it over to Hendricks. Hendricks to Burnett. Hendricks for three. And it is no good. She just put too much on that, and that will be the Braves' ball. Now into the game for the Warriors. Number 24, Caroline Reese. And for the Braves, number 1, Anaya McManus. And a timeout called. Your score going into the timeout. The Braves 6, your Warriors 12. We will be back shortly.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
And we are back on the SWU Sports Network. I am Kay Jackson, and we are here. Fans, if you're just joining us, the score is now 6-12. Braves 6, Southern Wesleyan 12. And here's a 3 on the way from UNCP, rebounded by Hall. Here comes Hall. Hall will pull it out. Gives it over to Hendricks, back to Hall. Down low to Waters. Waters will take it down low. Miscommunication on the pass, and this is Hendricks. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Hall in the corner. Over to Hendricks. Hendricks will take it in and draw a foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. And into the game for the Braves, Diamond Frederick, number 32. The first shot is good from Hendricks. Brooke Hendricks, a 5'10 freshman out of Tiger, Georgia. Second one is no good. Rebounded by the Braves. Now here comes Purnell. Purnell to Gilbert. Gilbert to Purnell. Braves with great ball movement. Dishes it out to the wing. Goes up strong. Gets her own rebound. And that will sink it for the Braves. Here's Hall. Hall will give it over to Hendricks. Hendricks with the spin move. Over to Waters. Waters will give it over to Reese. Reese to the corner. Gives it over to Waters. Waters with the strong move is no good. And that will be an offensive foul against Sana Burnett. Coming into the game now for Denisha Hall is Anissa Williams, number 32. Williams has been red hot from the three-point line thus far. Let's see how well she can keep it up tonight. Now here is Gilbert. Gilbert over to Farmer. And that is no good from the Braves. She just misses everything. And this is Williams. Here's Williams surveying the floor. This is Burnett. Burnett. Reese with the back door. And it is no good. And here's the Braves the other way. 3-ball wide open, and it is no good. Rebounded by Sana Burnett, and the Warriors will take it the other way. And this is Williams. Williams being the floor general. This is Reese. Reese for the 3, and it is no good. And Reese will come out of the game. So will Waters. And into the game now is number 15, Lo Lee. Also, number 34, Haley Morrison. This is Purnell. Great backdoor cut from the Braves. And that will be a foul against number 3, Sana Burnett. Farmer will draw the foul. Number 4, Courtney Smith will inbound the ball. She'll give it over to Farmer, who's wide open. She'll get an easy 2. Might have drawn a little bit of contact as well. As Williams. Here's Hendricks for 3. And she is no good. As Morrison with the offensive rebound. This is Hendricks. Hendricks will draw the foul. And that will be a blocking foul against number 1, Naomi Gilbert. Substitution on the play. Number 1, Denisha Hall will come in for number 3, Sana Burnett. Brooke Hendricks will inbound the ball. That would be Hall. Hall kicks it over to Hendricks in the corner. Hendricks drives in the lane. No good. And Morrison with great hustle, but it's just not successful. And that will be the Braves ball. Cornell brings the ball down for the Braves. And this is Gilbert. Gilbert swings it over to Smith. Back to Gilbert for three, and it is no good. And Gilbert will draw a foul. The referee will say Denisha Hall fouled her. And that will send Gilbert to the line to shoot two. Gilbert no good on the first. Naomi Gilbert, a 5'5" sophomore out of Charlotte, North Carolina, lining up for her second attempt. And it is good. And that will be a delay of game warning against number 25, Aaliyah Farmer. This is Hall for Southern Wesleyan, bringing the ball down the floor. Over to Morrison. Morrison surveys the floor, gives it over to Lee. This is Hall. Hall with the floater, and it is no good. Rebounded by Farmer, and the Braves will take it the other way. And that will be a charge. Anissa Williams sacrificing her body to take the charge. And somebody might have lost a shoe. Into the game now for the Braves is T. Graham and number 22, Melanie Horn. Now here is Hall. This is Hendricks in the corner. She and Frederick will draw a charge. The referee a little late to blow his whistle, but that nonetheless, it is a charge. Back in the game now is number 3, Julian Ebring. This is Graham over to Horn. Horn to Smith. Smith over to Graham. Goes in for two, and it is no good. She will draw a foul. Into the game now is number 22, Tavia Makinson. This is Courtney Smith on the line for her first, and it is no good. Courtney Smith, a 5'6" freshman out of Jonesboro, Georgia, will line up to take her second attempt at the line. And it is good. Courtney Smith splitting her free throws. The Warriors will have the ball. This is Lee over to Hall. This is Makinson over to Hall. Hall to Makinson. Makinson to Lee. And this is Makinson. Makinson will take it in for two, and she thought she got fouled, and that will be the Braves ball. Now this is Graham. Graham will go in. She'll beat the buzzer, but it is no good. And your score at the end of the first quarter, UNC Pembroke 12, Southern Wesleyan 13. And the referee will say it was a foul in the act of shooting. So we will shoot 2 before the end of the quarter. And the first is good from Melanie Horn. Horn, a 5'8" junior out of Troy, North Carolina. Take her second, and that is good. And that will give the Braves the lead at the end of the first quarter. Score at the end of the first quarter, UNC Pembroke 14, Southern Wesleyan 13. You're listening to the SWU Sports Network. This is Kay Jackson. We will be back soon.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community, and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
Back. Fans, if you're just joining us, UNC Pembroke had to shoot 2 free throws at the end of the first quarter, and now they have the lead 14-13. Now here is Hall over to Makeumson. Makeumson to Hall. Looks down low to Waters. Waters will give it to Makeumson. Makeumson goes in for 2, and it is no good. Makeumson with the early aggressive play. Now here is a pull-up for the Braves, and it is no good. The Braves will retain possession. And here is Graham to Ebron. Back to Graham. This is Ebron. Stolen away by Lee. Now here is Hall. Gives a Euro step, and it is good. Lays it up for 2. Denisha Hall with a nice touch around the rim. This is Smith. Here's Graham. Goes baseline. Back to Graham. Graham for 3. And it is good. T. Graham almost wide open on that look for 3. Now here is Hall. Hall. Swing it over to Makeumson. Over to Williams. Down to Lee. Lee will give it to Waters. Waters to Makeumson. Makeumson with the pull-up for 2. And it is no good. Rebounded by Graham. Graham runs the floor. Swings it over to the wing for 3. And it is no good. Rebounded by Waters. And here come the Warriors. The Warriors don't have numbers, but Hall will take it anyway and draw the foul. And she will go to the line to shoot 2. Coming into the game now is number 10, Brooke Hendricks for the Warriors. Also, Lester for the Braves, number 10, is coming in as well. Also to note, Number 12, Purnell, just subbed into the game. First one is good, no good for D. Hall. Second one on the way for Denisha Hall. It is no good. Now here is Purnell. Just miscommunication on that pass, and Lee will take it the other way. Hall will bring it out. Gives it over to the wing. Here is Waters. Waters with the great touch, but it is no good. Rebounded by Smith, and Smith will take it the other way for the Braves. Now here is Purnell. Will slow the ball down. This is Smith. Smith now low to Frederick. Back to Smith. It's to Purnell. Now to Lester. This is Lester over to Purnell. And Purnell with a great move and great touch on the shot to give the Braves 19 points. This is Waters. This is Lee. Waters with the pull-up, and it is no good. Rebounded by the Braves, and the Braves will take it the other way. The Braves wasting no time to get the ball down the floor. Will pull up for two, and it is no good. Now this is Williams. Now here is Hall. Hall with the spin move. We'll give it over to Williams, over to Waters. Waters with the pull-up is no good. And that would be a shot clock violation against the Warriors. It'll be the Braves ball. Subbing into the game will be number 25 for the Braves. Aaliyah Farmer also into the game for the Warriors. Number 24, Caroline Reese. Now the Braves working the ball around the floor. Here's Frederick. Frederick gives it to the top of the key to Purnell. Back to Purnell. Purnell's quick. And she will flip it up for two, and that is good. And Southern Wesleyan has decided that they've seen enough, and they will call timeout. You're listening to the SWU Sports Network. This is Kay Jackson, and we will be back momentarily. And we are back. Fans, if you're just joining us, the score is UNCP 21, Southern Wesleyan 15. Here is Lee. Lee will give it up to Hendricks. Hendricks misses over to Morrison. Morrison will flip it up for two. That will give the Warriors 17. And here's a three on the way for the Braves. And Brooke Hendricks will foul Shania Lester. And she will shoot 3 free throws. That's the first one. It is good. Shania Lester, a 5'6" senior out of Marion, South Carolina, will shoot her second. And the second one is good. Third one on the way for Lester. And it is good. Lester not missing a thing on the free throw line today. And here comes Hall for the Warriors. This is Morrison. Morrison to Reese. Back to Hall. Over to Lee. And that will be an offensive foul against Haley Morrison. And Morrison will come out of the game. In for the game now for the Warriors is number 30, Emily Waters. Farmer just a little shaken up after that hard foul. And down low to Farmer. Farmer will score the 2. Great pass from Lester. Here is Hall. And Hall will go to the line to shoot 2. Hall lines up for her first, and it is good. And the Braves coach not happy at all with that foul. This is Denisha Hall. 5'6" junior out of Rock Hill, South Carolina, misses the second. This is Purnell. Purnell over to Farmer. Farmer, easy lay. Great pass from Purnell. And here is Hall. And that would be a kick ball against Purnell. And Coach Davis not happy at all with the way the Warriors have been playing. And here is Williams. Williams over to Lee in the corner. And it is good. And that will be a turnover against the Braves, and the Warriors will retain possession. Now here is Lee. Lee over to Hall. Hall down low to Waters. Here's Waters over to Lee. Lee protects the ball. Over to Hall. Now here is Reese. Now here is Hall for 3. It is no good. Rebounded by Waters. Waters will retain possession, and back to Waters. Now here's Hall. Hall goes up for 2, and it is no good. Thought she drew a foul, but she did not. And here's Purnell. Here is a jumper from the Braves, and it is no good. Rebounded by Waters, and the Warriors will take it the other way. Here is Williams. Williams will go up, and it is no good. And here come the Braves. No good on the layup, and the Warriors will take it the other way. And Coach Davis with the Warriors has decided that he's seen enough. Calls timeout. We would like to give a special shout out to our sponsors here in Warrior Athletics. Founders Federal Credit Union, Adidas, Best Western Plus of Clemson, as well as McAllister's Deli. Fans, do you want to donate to your Warriors? We have a text to give line. Text SWU Warriors 3 to donate to the women's basketball team. Text SWU Warriors 3 to 71777. Again, text SWU Warriors 3 to 71777 to donate to the William Warrior basketball. Here is Lee. Lee will take it inside for two, and it is no good. The Braves rebound the ball and will take it the other way. And Farmer not able to corral that pass, and that will be Warrior basketball. Now here is Hall. Hall to Reese. Reese to Williams. Back to Hall. Here's Williams. Williams for three. It is no good. Rebounded by the Braves, and the Braves will take it the other way. Here's a pass. Braves moving the ball around. Swings it wide open on the wing, and it is good. Three from Melanie Horn, a junior out of Troy, North Carolina. Now here is Hall. This is Williams. Williams uses the screen from Waters. Waters wide open. Shoots a two, and it is no good. The Braves will take it the other way. Dish down low is blocked by Waters. The Braves take it back up, and it is no good, but the Braves retain possession. Ball at the top of the key. And McManus will swing it over to 22, and three ball on the way is no good. Shot by Farmer. Here is the Braves for two, and it is no good. And the Braves will retain possession again. Reese will come out of the game, and Waters will come out of the game. And into the game now for the Warriors, number 22, Tavia Macomson, and number 5, Ramsey Green. And the Braves getting an easy bucket. Everin, almost by herself, gets fouled at the last moment. And will get an easy two. Count the basket and one. And she will go to the line to shoot one. Into the game now for the Warriors. Number 20, Honesty Frederick. Now here is Jillian Ebrins. It is no good. Rebounded by Lee. Lee will take it the other way. Now here is Williams. Williams will draw a foul. Referee said there was too much foot movement, and Williams will go to the line to shoot two. First one for Williams is no good. Anissa Williams a grad student, a 5'6" grad student out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. The second one is good for Williams. And the Warriors will go into a full court press. And the Braves easily break the press and convert. And that will be number 22, Melanie Horn, with the 2. This is D. Hall. And she will go in and draw a foul. The Warriors wasting no time getting the ball up and down the floor to convert defense to offense. D. Hall, no good on the first. Hall lines up for the second. And she is no good. Hall just not having a good night on the line. Here come the Braves. This is McManus. Pump fake for a 3. This is McManus over in the corner for Horn. This is no good. Rebounded by Farmer. Farmer flips it up for 2. And this is Green. Green gives it to Lee. And that will be a charge drawn for Aaliyah Farmer. Into the game now for Anissa Williams, number 14, Treasure Lone. It's McManus. Hall on the D. And she will not beat the buzzer, and we will go into the half. Score at halftime, the Braves 37. Your Warriors 22. I'm Kay Jackson with the SWU Sports Network, and we will be back shortly.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes the recipe for good times calls for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, knows just how you like your tea, always has a refill ready, and welcomes every guest with their favorite food made to order. The kind of friend who is always up for trying something new, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
When we travel, we expect to be uncomfortable. We long for the security and the comfort of home. But here at Best Western, we focus on providing you with the most ample accommodations imaginable. We want to be your home away from home. Your security and comfort when the road is long. We want to gather and build friendships and families, strengthen community and sustain athleticism. Here, we celebrate fun, hard work, and enjoy the wonderful world around us. Here, we want your downtime to be just as amazing as your game time. And finally, when it's time to leave, we hope you'll want to stay.
And we are back. Early turnover by Lee gives the Braves the ball at the beginning of this second half of the Conference Carolinas Peach Belt Conference Challenge. Here's Frederick. Over to Graham on the wing for three. It is no good. And Waters will pass it up to Williams. Williams down low to Waters. Over to Hall. Back to Waters. Waters goes up for two, and it is no good. Braves will take it in the other direction. Now here is Lester. Lester will give it over to Graham. Graham the horn. Here's Lester over to Graham. Pull up for two, and it is no good. Rebound for Burnett. Now here is Hall. Hall with the pull up for two. It is no good. And that will be a jump ball. The Braves will retain possession. Here is Graham. Here's Everett down low to Frederick. Frederick stolen away by Sana. Here's Burnett. And turns that steal into a layup. And Burnett gets the Warriors going in this second half of play. Here is Ebron. Ebron down low to Frederick. Frederick flips it up for two, and it is good. Now here is Hall. Hall to Burnett. Over to Williams. Here's Hall. Hall picks up her dribble, gives it down low to Waters. Waters to Lee. Here is Waters. Waters to Hall. Comes off the screen. Over to Lee. Lee will pull up for three. It is no good. Rebounded by Horn. And here's Graham. The Warriors deflection, and the Braves will retain possession. And for the game now, number 10 for the Warriors, Brooke Hendricks. And number 25, Aaliyah Farmer. Now here's Ebron. Ebron with the pull-up for two, and it is good. Now here is Williams. And Farmer will draw a foul. That would be a foul against number 30, Emily Waters. Coach Davis not happy at all with that call. The Braves will take it the other way. Stolen away by Sana Burnett. And here is Burnett. And Lee will rebound the ball and draw a foul. In for the game now, number 12, Purnell. Now here is Brooke Hendricks for the Warriors. Pulls up for three, and it is no good. Rebounded from the Braves, and the Braves will take it in the other direction. Now here are the Braves. Over to the corner for three, and it is no good. Rebounded by Burnett. Burnett will give it to Williams. Over in the corner. And Waters will draw a foul. That would be a foul against Shania Lester. In the game now, number 24, Caroline Reese. Also, for the Braves, number 23, Tiara Williams. Williams will give it over to Hendricks. Hendricks will shoot for two, and it is no good. Rebounded by Lester. And Reese will pat it to Hendricks. Hendricks will give it to Reese. Reese for three, and it is no good. Now here comes Lester and the Braves. The shot attempt is no good and the Warriors will gain possession. Here is Hendricks for the Warriors. Over to Williams. Williams for three. And it is no good. And number 24, Caroline Reese, will foul. In the game now, number 1, Denisha Hall, and number 34, Haley Morrison for the Warriors. Now the Braves working the ball around. Here's Purnell. Here's a steal from Reese. And the Braves will steal it right back. Here is Burnett for the Warriors. Pass inside. And that will be a charge against Haley Morrison. Number 3, Jillian Ebron will draw the foul. That timeout will be called. And the officials will change the foul call. It is not on number 3, Lasana Burnett. Instead, it is on number 34, Haley Morrison. With that timeout, we will be right back.
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
And we are back with the SWU Sports Network. On the floor for UNC Pembroke, we have number 3, Jillian Ebron, number 12, Purnell, number 4, Courtney Smith, number 23, Tiara Williams, and number 25, Aaliyah Farmer. And on the court for your Warriors, number 1, Denisha Hall, number 24, Caroline Reese, number 34, Haley Morrison, and number 10, Brooke Hendricks. Number 3, Lasana Burnett as well. Haley Morrison will draw a foul. With that foul, the Warriors will gain possession. Now here is Hall. Hall to Morrison. Morrison swings it over to Hendricks. Hendricks with the three. It is no good. Here's Purnell. Purnell is quick. She gives it over to Williams. Williams with the three is no good. And that foul will go against number 25, Farmer. Into the game now for the Braves, number 22, Melanie Horn. And she will take the place of number 23, Tiara Williams. Now here come the Warriors. Here's Sana Burnett. She'll give it over to Reese. Reese down low to Morrison. Morrison goes up, and she will draw a foul. She will go to the line and shoot two. Here is Haley Morrison into the game for the Braves. Number 24, Danielle Heath. She will take the place of number 25, Aaliyah Farmer. Here is Haley Morrison. Morrison, a 5'10 junior out of Anderson, South Carolina, shoots her first. It is no good. Morrison for her second. It is no good. Now here come the Braves. This is Williams. Back to the top, swing it over to Purnell. It's Ebron. She'll give it over to the wing. Down to the short corner. Back to the top for three. And it is good. A long three by number 22, Melanie Horn. It's Caroline Reese. Sana Burnett over to Hendricks. D. Hall for three. And it is off the backboard and good. Now Sana Burnett gets the easy steal. And Caroline Reese will turn it over. And here are the Braves for three. It is no good. Offensive rebound by Jillian Ebron. And Melanie Horn with the nice touch around the rim. Gets an easy two. Here's Caroline Reese down low to Haley Morrison. Morrison will go up, puts a little bit too much on it, and the Braves will take it the other way. Now here is Courtney Smith. Now here are the Braves. Over to Purnell. Purnell for three. It is no good. Sana Burnett with the rebound. Now here is Reese. Reese to Hall. Hall to Morrison. Morrison puts it on the floor. Just misses it. And here come the Braves. The Braves with the fast break bucket. And that will give them 48. Now here is Hall. This is Hall for three. That is no good. And that will be a timeout for UNC Pembroke. Fans, we would like to give a special shout out to Founders Federal Credit Union, Adidas, Best Western, plus
A trip to McAllister's is like visiting a lifelong friend, one who believes that good times call for heartfelt conversation over a handcrafted meal, and who you can count on for that familiar feeling of home. McAllister's Deli. Great food brings us together.
Also, shout out to our men's basketball team who's on the road in Florida this weekend. Now here is Purnell for the Braves. Purnell for three. It is no good. Rebound from Waters. Now here is Lee over to Hall. Over to Makeumson. Now here is Lee. Makeumson for two, and it is good. Tavia Makeumson. The nice short corner jumper. It's Purnell over to Ebron, over to Williams. Great defense from Waters, blocks it away, and that will be a foul against Purnell. And Waters will go down and shoot two. In the game now, number 1, Naomi Gilbert. She'll be replacing number 4, Courtney Smith. Waters. First one is good. Emily Waters is a 6'2" senior out of Villa Rica, Georgia. Is good on her second. Now here is Ebron. Ebron with the long two. Beats the buzzer. Count it. It is good. And with that bucket, that will give the Braves 48 to your Warriors. Well, 50 rather to your Warriors, 31 points. We will be back shortly. This is the SWU Sports Network. Now here is Hall. Deflected by Frederick. The Warriors will retain possession. Now here's Macomson. Macomson over the Hall. Back to Macomson. Macomson will dish it to Hall. Here's Waters. Waters with the teardrop, and it is good. Now here come the Braves. The Braves with good ball movement. For three, it is no good. A wild three will send the ball out of bounds, and that will be the Braves' ball. Into the game now for the Warriors, number 32, Anissa Williams, and number 3, Sana Burnett. Out of the game will be number 1, Dee Hall, and number 22, Tavia Macomson. Here's Graham. Deflected away by Lee, and here come the Warriors. Now here comes Brooke with some aggressive play. She will draw a foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. Subbing into the game now is number 4, Courtney Smith. She'll come in for number 1, Naomi Gilbert. Hendricks is good for the first. Hendricks, a 5'10 freshman out of Tiger, Georgia, lines up for her second. And she is good. Now here come the Braves. Kick ball out of bounds. We'll let the Braves retain possession. Inbounding the ball now is number 4, Courtney Smith. And here is T. Graham. Over to number 23. Back to T. Graham. And the 23, T.R. Williams. Down low to Fredericks. And Courtney Smith will flip it up and flip it in. And that will give the Braves 52. Here's Burnett. She'll reluctantly give it to Waters. And now to give it to Williams. Williams will give it over to Lee. Lee will line up for a 3. That is no good. Here's Waters. Waters will go up, count the bucket, and the foul. Waters will go to the line for one more. Subbing into the game now is number 1, Denisha Hall. For number 15, Lanisha Lee. Waters is good. And she will make the conversion. Now here is T. Graham for the Braves. The Courtney Smith. Sends over to T.R. Williams. T.R. Williams calls for a screen. Up top to Farmer. Farmer will give it over to Graham. Graham back to Farmer. And the Braves going late into the shot clock. And the Warriors with some great defense cause the Braves to turn it over. And that will be Warrior ball. Into the game now, number 3, Jillian Ebron, and number 12, Aliciana Purnell. Now here is Williams. Williams lines up for a 2 and misses everything. And that will be Braves basketball. Now into the game for Diamond Frederick, that will be number 22, Melanie Horn. Now here is Purnell. Here's Purnell. This is Horn. Horn for three. It is good. Horn just on fire tonight. Warriors walking the ball around. Here is Burnett. Burnett for three. It is no good. Now here is T. Graham. Now here is Horn. No good. Here's Brooke Hendricks, and she will draw the charge. And that will be Braves basketball. Here is Purnell. Purnell swinging it over to Graham. Graham to Ebron. Back to Purnell. Down low. Great defense from the Warriors. And Waters will get the rebound. And the Warriors will take the ball the other way. Here is Hall. Hall over to Waters. Waters will flip it up, and it is no good. And here is Graham with the Braves. The defense from Burnett. And here is Horn. Horn nearly turns the ball over. And Waters was set perfectly, but the referees called a block. So that will be 2 shots for number 3, Jillian Ebron. Ebron for her first. It is good. Jillian Ebron, a 5'9" senior out of Greenville, North Carolina. Into the game now, number 14, Treasure Lone. Ebron will sink the second. In the game now, for the Braves, number 24, Danielle Heath. Now here's Hall. The pass from Makinson. Now here's Burnett. Down low to Waters. Waters with a great move. Counted and the foul. Waters will go to the line to shoot one more. Waters will convert the and one, and we have a substitution. Lee will come in for Tavia Makinson. Now here are the Braves. The Warriors full court press, and Treasure Lone will foul Purnell. Here are the Warriors again. The Braves easily breaking the full court press. Here's T. Graham. Graham gives the ball up top. Pass down low, deflected by Emily Waters. Here's Lone. Lone takes the ball down the floor, gives it up to Denisha Hall. Now here is Waters. Waters to Hall. Hall down low to Burnett. Burnett with the lay, and she misses it, but offensive rebound from Lee. Lone for three, and it is good. Treasure Lone for three. Treasure Lone coming into the game and hitting her first collegiate bucket. And Sana Burnett will take it the other way with great defense. And Purnell will foul Burnett. In the game now for the Braves, number 3, Jillian Ebring. Now here is Hall. Here's Lone. Lone gives it over to Lee. Here's Lone. Lone to Hall. Back to Lee. Here's Lone over to Hall. Hall. Waters beats the buzzer, but is no good. Rebounded by Horn, and T. Graham will take it the other way for the Braves. Now here are the Braves. And Graham went down, kind of shaken up, but gets up on her own will. That would be a Braves timeout. 3:35 left to go in the game. The score is UNC Pembroke 59, Southern Wesleyan 44. We will be right back. And we are back. Now here's Purnell. Stolen away by the Warriors. Here is Burnett. She surveys the floor. Over to Lone. Lone for three. Lone on fire tonight. Lone 2 for 2 from the three-point line. Stolen away by Burnett. And the Warriors will take it the other way. Burnett thought she got fouled, but the Braves will take it the other way. Here's Purnell. Over to Horn. Horn for three. And Horn just on fire tonight. Taking everything the Warriors throw at her. Here's Hall over to Lee. Over to Lone. Here's Hall with the spin move. Has it blocked away by Purnell. Now here is Graham. Here's Purnell. And Lee will foul. Number 25, Aaliyah Farmer. And here are the Braves running a stack. Here's Graham. Braves work the ball around. Purnell over to Horn. And that was a nice shot by Jillian Ebron. Now here's Lone over to Williams. Williams for three. Rebounded by Ebron, and the Braves will take it the other way. Now here is Horn. Gives it up to Graham. Nearly turned over by the Braves. There's a foul by Lee. That will put, and the referees will say an intentional foul. And that will put T. Graham on the line shooting two. Graham makes the first. And makes the second. Now here is Purnell for the Braves. Here's Farmer. Blocked by Waters. Now here is Williams. Pass down low to Waters. Waters will draw a foul. And Waters will shoot two. In the game now for the Warriors, number 22, Tavia Makehamson. Also coming into the game, number 5, Ramsey Green. Emily Waters will make her first basket. Waters lines up for her second, and it is good. Now here is Graham. Graham defended by Lone. And Lone will foul Graham. Graham at the line, shooting 2. Makes her first. Here's Graham for her second, and it is good. Graham perfect for the line today. Here's Makinson over to Green. Green nearly turned over, gives it over to Lone. Lone swings it to Hendrick. Here's Waters. Waters draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. And the Braves coach not happy at all with that foul call. Waters lines up for her first. It was no good. Hits the front of the rim and bounces down. And here's Waters for her second. And it is no good. Does the exact same thing. And here is Graham. And Graham will let the clock run out. And that'll do it. Final score, UNC Pembroke 66, your Warriors 49. This has been Kate Jackson from the SWU Sports Network. Good night, and we will see you all real soon.